Hi, this video is about my Honwave inflatable boat and my Epropulsion electric outboard and my Garmin fish finder, which I've bought over the winter, hoping to dodge a lot of price increases, because you know how volatile everything is at the moment, what with problems with China and Russia and so on. What's just flashed up on the screen, that strap, I've got the transducer attached to that strap and then wrapped round the inflatable air thing on the outboard motor. I decided to get the Epropulsion electric outboard because I was very impressed with electric outboards that I'd hired in Scotland, but they were the torpedo type. But what I wasn't impressed with is I went over some gravel and broke the propeller, and I found out I was one of 3 people to break the propeller, and in that part of the lock you can see 3 broken propellers. They seem to be made of the most unbelievably brittle plastic you can imagine, and it's almost like the old Airfix construction kit, sort of like, I would think, virtually rubbish quality plastic, although they describe it as engineering plastic. And the effect of that propeller is, there's the Epropulsion propeller. That torpedo propeller, at the time I broke, it was £140. They've now reduced to £100, and I thought that was an unacceptable amount of money to pay for a plastic propeller. On this Epropulsion, the propeller is £50 and seems to be very durably constructed, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that that doesn't fall apart at the first rock it touches. The Epropulsion outboard purrs along, it's an absolute dream. You can set it to only like 100 watts and it pushes this little Honda inflatable along at a decent lick. But the day we went out on this boat, it was one of these really unusual days in December, where it was absolutely flat calm, as you can see, brilliant sun and frost. That's why the lighting is very, very harsh. So what I thought I would tell you about is I'm planning to do quite a few videos in fishing from this outboard for trout, and taking it away with me into the Highlands, and also using the outboard and the Garmin fish finder. My wife and I, we set this up at the beginning. That was the high speed part of the video. I thought I'd save you watching 10 minutes or so of it, virtually nothing happening. I'm very impressed with the stability of these inflatable boats. I mean, I should know that they're pretty stable, the amount of people that cross the channel in them. But you can sit right on the edge there without it tipping up in any way whatsoever. And I'm certainly no lightweight. I'm also going to review quite a bit of fishing tackle and photographic tackle in the coming year. I think it's, even though my presentation is probably a little bit lackluster, it's nice to know how equipment holds up with people that have actually bought it and used it, rather than somebody that's just had it sent in the post and then probably plays with it for a day and then sells it off on whatever. Another feature of the Honwave that I'm very pleased with is how well it tracks. I would have thought I'd be continually correcting its movement, but it seems to just go virtually in a straight line. I know it's going to be a bit different when we get a bit of a wind blowing. So I've bought one of those drift socks, as I think they're called, which you can chuck over the end to slow down the way the boat drifts. At the moment I'm going along at a fair old rate, and it's less than 100 watts, so that's about 10 hours or so of use. I'm also wanting to get back with a few more videos on the fly tying. My fly tying isn't about competition fly tying, it's about making flies that are durable and that actually consistently work. There's an awful lot of flies that seem to be knocked up for the convenience of the fly tyer to use up cheap materials rather than what catches fish. So I hope you forgive me for my dull droning voice and watch a few more of my videos in the future. Thank you.
Are we not too near the edge?
No, it's still 84 feet deep, so I don't think I'll be stepping out anyway.
I'll leave you to pick.